Really good to get started with the 2021 Bucs. You know, you got all those guys fighting for jobs, and now we're all here. And really good start to the week. I like where we're at and where we're heading.
Encouraging to see Ryan Suckup back out there, or do you have any idea when some of these other guys that are dealing with COVID could be back?
Yeah, everybody's got a timetable. Ryan's back. He kicked well today. He looked good. So we'll have everybody back by Monday.
By Monday. Bruce, this is our first chance to talk to you since kind of the final cut down. Two of the bigger long shot stories are D. Delaney and Chris Cooper. Just want to ask you what they showed and how they got their way onto the roster.
Both did a really good job on special teams. You know, they made plays in special teams. Chris obviously made a really good play on the punt the other night, and the roster is going to change. You know, I hate telling guys, "Hey, go buy a house, dude," because a lot of it changes in the next 4 or 5 days, and especially the next 2 weeks as you bring guys in and you continue to build the bottom of that roster in your practice squad. So, but those guys, they did a really good job of being smart players and being good special teams players.
Delaney, this is like his 15, I think. There's stories like this in this league, but I guess you just got to stick with it.
Yeah, you got to just you never know when that break's going to come. You know, he did a great job with his opportunity.
I know that before you guys broke, you had some concern about testing and the fact that the guys were going to be out for 4 days. Do you have any idea how you guys came out of that 4-day break in terms of?
I have no clue. No clue. Nobody's had the sniffles, so we'll wait and see.
How's the first team working out now that you're really ready to start practice? Confident that they've had enough work and are ready to do what they need to do this week?
Yeah, I was very, very pleased with the effort against Houston and what they've shown on the practice field, especially those two good days against Tennessee. But we were at game speed where we needed to be for Houston, and I like where we're at.
How is Gio Bernard at this point?
He's fine.
I know that the first drive in Houston was not what you had hoped for, and then you guys really seemed to turn things around, from the second drive on. What was key for you? Was it going up tempo, or was it?
Well, that was already planned. You know, the first drive was a penalty and nothing, and obviously we were very disappointed with that. But then to pick it up, the rest of it was already planned on how we were going to play that game, and they did a great job of it.
What do you think was key, though, for getting the guys to kind of get their heads out of their butts, for lack of a better term, from that first drive and really locked in from there on out?
Don't get a penalty on first down. Get behind the chains. Just stay ahead of the chains, and it's really simple.
Bruce, you had 5 coaches that were here in training camp as kind of Bill Walsh fellows. Do you know if any of those will stay on and do what you did during the season?
And not this year. Last year we kept Thad. This year most of those guys all had to go some back high school jobs or wherever. So it was a really good crew, though. Really good group.
You got the first game for a couple extra days here, they're off. Are they dialing in now? Do you feel the shift between?
Totally different. Yeah, totally different. The intensity of the practice, the communication, it's game week. And we do have the 2 extra days, but rather than going against ourselves, we've had enough of going against ourselves. We just went ahead and started on Dallas, and the coach have had the plan for a long time, so we've got plenty of time to digest it and see what we like and what we don't like.
That first practice against Tennessee, that joint practice, did that kind of give you guys in any way kind of a feeling of what it's going to be like every week this year, knowing that you're that #1 team and everybody's going to be gunning for you every week?
Yeah, we know that already. So I mean, it's if you don't come out ready to play, you're going to get your ass beat in this league. I don't care who you're playing.
But did it kind of give you, I guess, a sense?
No, we
of
already knew that. We already knew that. So if it happens, it shouldn't happen.
For Super Bowl notwithstanding, there was only 25,000 people there, right? The greatest night of your life, but this is a big event again. You're kicking off the NFL season. And Sheeran's in town. It's going to be 65,000, which we haven't had a chance to really see them all. So, what's your thoughts about the bigness, the magnitude, just the pageantry of this game and the fans being able to?
Yeah, it's awesome to have it back. That's what we do it for and who we do it for. So really look forward to it. I mean, you should be able to feel it when you're walking to the stadium, not in it, walking to it. And that's what this game's all about.
Now that we're at game week, is your team at or close to 100% vaccinated as you hope?
We're 100% vaccinated, our entire organization, all the players, all the coaches, everybody. Yeah, we liked what he did on tape. You know, he's a good all-around tight end. So we'll get a real good look at him and see if we can get him ready to play.
Coach, how important was it to get Andrew Adams back as well, familiar face?
Always good. I mean, when you get a veteran player who's played for you and get him back, you can plug him in quickly, and we'll see what his role becomes. But it was real good to have that safety net back in there.
Darwin Thompson, to add him to the backfield, what does he bring?
So far, what I've seen, a ton of quickness, and you know, he's not real big, but he's very, very elusive and quick. So, again, more of a pass-catching type guy that is very elusive.
Jordan Whitehead, we saw him out there, but didn't look like he was practicing. I know last time we talked to you, you said he was very close. Hamstrings can be temperamental. Do you have a better idea with him?
No, it's the same. It's the same, day to day.
Anything else?
Bruce, New Orleans is going through some things as a city. Rush hour, adversity is part of this league. They had to do it. So what's your thoughts about it?
Yeah, it's a shame. I feel like, you know, having lived in New Orleans for a year myself, it's devastating to see what's happened to the city again, and you know, it could have just as easily turned and hit us, and we'd be in that same shape. So any of us that live in the hurricane alleys, it ain't over either, you know. So yeah, my heart's out to all of them. Sean's done a great job of adapting and doing it before, you know, and you know, you feel for him.